Hello. In this tutorial, I am going to show you how to find and update cases on Fastcase. But first, what is Fastcase? Well, Fastcase is a database of nationwide laws, which includes case law, statutes, regulations, court rules, constitutions, and some secondary sources. It is a benefit provided by the Florida Bar to its members, and many other bar associations also provide access to Fastcase. If you are accessing Fastcase as a member of the Florida Bar, you will find it under the Members tab on the Florida Bar's website, and I'm going to show you how to do that really quick. So on the Florida Bar's website, like I said, just go to your Members tab, click on Benefits and Discounts, and then if you scroll down, you can click on Legal Research and then choose Fastcase. You'll then be prompted to log in with your Florida Bar credentials, and then that will take you straight into Fastcase. If you are accessing Fastcase as a Stetson Law student, you will find a link to it on our A to Z databases page. Simply click on F and then find Fastcase. Once you click on Fastcase, if you're on campus, you will be taken directly into Fastcase. If you are off campus, you will be asked to log in with your Stetson username and password to authenticate. Also note that as a Florida Bar member, you will only have access to Florida state materials and Florida federal materials. The access is a little bit more limited unless you pay to subscribe to additional resources. However, the fee to subscribe to Fastcase is relatively low, especially compared to other research databases. As a Stetson student, you will have access to the full suite of Fastcase resources. And it's a good idea to get familiar with Fastcase now, since you will have access to it as a member of the Florida Bar and potentially most other state bars that you would join. Once you're in Fastcase, you have a few options for finding cases. You can use the search bar in the middle of the page, but the first thing you want to do before running that search, so you're not searching everything in Fastcase, is to limit your jurisdiction and your content. So just use that drop-down menu next to the search bar. You can then choose your jurisdiction. So if I was interested in searching Florida cases, I would just click Florida. And then over on the right-hand side, I can now choose my content. I can choose all cases, which would search state and federal Florida cases, or I can use the drop down and I can limit it to maybe just the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals, or maybe I just want to search Florida Supreme Court cases and Florida Appellate Court cases. Once I've made my selection, I just click Save and Continue. And now those are my current sources. And when I run my keyword search, that is all that I am searching. You can also search by citation. So if you have a citation, just enter it into the search bar. And you'll notice as you're typing, it's going to give you some suggestions. So you can either enter your your full citation and click search, or go ahead and click on one of those suggested documents if it is what you're looking for. And this will take you straight into your case. And what you're going to find is the caption of your case, the dates, the parties, and then straight into the opinion. And that's it. There are no headnotes, there are no annotations. But you do get the opinion of the case. And Fastcase did recently add a citator to their platform called CERT. It's currently only available for U.S. Supreme Court cases, 5th and 11th Circuit Court of Appeals cases, and Georgia Supreme Court and Court of Appeal cases. Florida state courts are not yet covered with their citator. However, they are continuously adding other cases. And so Florida will eventually be added to the content that will have a citator. In the meantime, if you are searching Florida cases on Fastcase, I still recommend using Westlaw Keysight or Lexis Shepherds to make sure you are still using good law, since that citator does not yet cover Florida state cases in Fastcase. But if you are in one of those jurisdictions that's covered by the new citator, you will find a CERT report over on the left-hand side. and you just simply click on it. When you open up the report, any negative treatment will be in the red drop down at the top. And then below that, you will have all your other citing sources. The only filter you have is by jurisdiction. However, this can still be a helpful filter. So, for example, if you found this case and it's really relevant to the issue you're working on, but you're in a New Jersey court, maybe you want to change your filter to New Jersey to see if any New Jersey courts have cited your opinion, and then that's a way to find case law in your jurisdiction on your topic. You can also sort the cases, so it defaults to most recent, but you can sort it by most negative. And you'll see when we click on the most negative, the order of the cases has changed. I'm guessing Fastcase has done some ranking behind the scenes of which cases seem to be the most negative. They haven't outright overruled your case, but maybe they've given it a little bit of negative talk. But if you find a case that you want to go to and read, just click on it and it will open up your case in a new tab. And so you see I have my new case over on the right-hand side, and I have an authority check report over on the left-hand side for this case that I opened up. You'll notice it's not the cert report because this is not a U.S. Supreme Court case, a 5th or 11th Circuit Court of Appeals case, a Georgia Supreme Court case, or a Georgia appellate case. It's in New York, so it's not yet covered by the new citator cert. However, they do have an authority check, which will scan for any citing references to the case, but it's not an official citator like the cert citator is. Then going back to our original case, one last thing I want to point out is had this case been overruled or criticized or disagreed with or disputed, there would have been a symbol up here at the top to go ahead and put you on notice that there has been negative treatment for this case. So there would have been a red circle badge indicating that the case had been either overruled, vacated, or reversed, or there would have been an inverted triangle, an orange inverted triangle if it had been criticized, disagreed with, or disputed. So your case would have some kind of signal to let you know that it has been brought into question. And there would also be a little summary box indicating the history of the treatment and the number of citing cases and things like that. And that's it for this tutorial. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. You can email us, call us, or stop by and visit us.